Close your eyes for a moment. Remember a time when you felt love. It could be a romantic love, the love of a family, the love of a child, the love of a friend, the joy of just a really good day. Notice that wonderful sensation flowing through your body. And know that this love is supporting Kelly and Miguel as they embark on their lives together today. Open up your eyes. Good. Doesn't that feel good? You know, just a little bit of love going through the place. Now, each of us has a different experience and relationship with Kelly and Miguel. But since not everybody knows how they met, we wanted to share that with you. An embellished version there, but actually they met the old-fashioned way, through friends at a restaurant. This is so unique in today's world of Match and eHarmony. Kelly went to Otego 120 on Cinco de Mayo 2011 with her brother Jimmy and her friend Lila. Miguel was there with his very good friend Jack Green. It was a merging of a few groups that happens so often in the village. But Kelly noticed Miguel as he was walking across the room. So strong, outgoing personality, big laugh, and the life of the party. Gee, what's changed? Kelly said to Lila that he looked like an old-fashioned, elegant gentleman, and so handsome. Well, once Lila heard this, she went on a mission, since she knew Miguel. She pushed Miguel to meet Kelly. In fact, Lila walked across the room, yanked him by the arm, and gave him no choice. He was going to meet Kelly. They were fortunate to have a matchmaker like Lila. Now, where's Lila? Okay, right there. She's the reason for this. Kelly and Miguel ended up sitting next to each other. His deep, sexy voice and accent really got her attention even more. Plus, as anyone knows, that if you meet somebody for the first time, especially through friends, just to be polite, you try to find a common connection. They discovered that they both speak Italian and Spanish. They both had lived in the Swiss-Italian border, very near one another. He asked her a very unique question. What 3 albums would you need if you were on a deserted island? Has anybody been asked that kind of question? Let's hear another day. However, Miguel was surprised when Kelly said, the Rolling Stones' Exile on Main Street. That's his favorite. His interest was piqued. They seemed to have so much in common. And once they started talking, it was as if there was nobody else in the room. This was on a Thursday night. Miguel immediately asked Kelly out for the next Tuesday to join him for dinner with some of his Italian friends. However, it turns out they went out every night until then. And they had fun on each date. Then he put on the full court press, as I like to say. He dressed to impress and looked handsome in his blazers, and he made sure they always had a great time. How could Kelly not fall in love with him? Miguel says that since then, Kelly has been his sunrise and his sunset. We started seeing them around the village together, all the time. In this village, it doesn't take long before it becomes the talk of the town. But, you know, Jimmy, her brother, had known Miguel for a few years from seeing him in the village. So he kept a close eye on Miguel. He had no chance. They are awesome together. Anyone who has seen them look into each other's eyes and smile can see the love that radiates between them. I asked Miguel about what he wanted for today. He said he loved Kelly so much and just wanted it to be all that Kelly could ever imagine. Today is all about her. I must say, hearing that, and even now I get chills, it was just one of the sweetest and most romantic things I'd heard in ages. They share common values. Family is important to them. They love music, as you'll see tonight. They love to cook together. They are open to new experiences and love to travel. They both love the Riviera Village, our Mayberry, and its small town feeling, living by the ocean. And as most people who live in the village, they know they are so fortunate to be living in this life and in this area, and don't take it for granted. Just as they know they are fortunate to have found each other and won't ever take each other for granted. Miguel is old-fashioned, and as you have heard, a true romantic. So he asked Dolores for Kelly's hand in marriage. Could you imagine that they knew about it and they didn't talk about it? You know how hard it is with family not to have information leak out beforehand? Miguel asked Kelly for a dress update for December 23rd, 2013. He used the excuse that the holiday would get crazy, and he wanted them to have some time alone together to celebrate. As Kelly dressed, she finished dressing, she walked into the living room. It was candlelit. And she was thought, something is going on here. Miguel was in a suit and a tie. There was champagne and soft music. And she would go, okay, what's going on? He got down on a knee, told her how he felt about her, and how much he loved her, and asked her the question. Obviously, the answer was yes. Then they proceeded on to a romantic dinner at Chez Melage, their favorite in the village. And you'll keep on hearing the village a little bit more. No, they had considered a simple wedding in Las Vegas, but they really wanted to share this with their family and friends. Plus, there's Natalia. Natalia would not hear about it. She said, you are not going to Vegas. You're going to, right there. So she's one of the reasons that they're having this wedding here. Speaking of family, Isadora and Natalia are very important to this relationship. Without their support and approval, this marriage would not be happening. Kelly considers herself so fortunate to have the girls in her life, and they are now part of her family too. She loves the girls and enjoys their time together, just doing girly things. In fact, Miguel told me there are times that he will hear them laughing and giggling in the bedroom, and he'll walk in to join them. But the girls will tell him to leave because they want their alone time with Kelly. You know, he acts insulted, but inside he is thrilled to see their connection and how much they love each other. So thank you, Natalia and Isadora. You're the reason that we are here today. Okay, now on to the serious part of this, as if we can be serious. We are here, yes, support each other. Yeah. We are here to celebrate